We're recording, but again,
Editing.
yeah, editing, so it's fine. We're gonna start with introduction.
I'm still thinking goddamn iceberg.
Yeah, me too. Open your drinks now and leave them open.
Anyways, this is a placeholder podcast.
It's not started!
Has it started?
No!
Okay.
Plus, you don't do the intro.
I do the intro, motherfucker.
You did that last time.
I edited him out though.
This hairpin.
I was like, no intro for you. No, actually, I left that in because we all gave me
Yeah,
shit.
we all give you shit for it.
Look at Captain
Assholes.
Brad trying to take over.
You guys are assholes.
He's a jihad.
I know.
So,
Your craziest plane hijacking experience. That should be the icebreaker.
alright, so welcome to the Placeholder Podcast. I'm Rub, and our special guest, Captain Brad, returns.
Hello, I'm Captain Bread.
And we've
Jihad.
got G-Man here,
Yep.
and we got Jesus.
Newcomer.
Yeah, he looks like Jesus from
Apparently. I really need to shave. Hi everyone, my name is Master Fisk.
the Master Fist.
Yes, indeed, the Master Fisk.
Yeah.
I stream Pokemon and Smash.
Okay.
There's fucking moment.
Go ahead.
Alright,
Alright, so today's it will be a week. Today's icebreaker is, what is the craziest moment you've had in your video game playing experience? That can be storyline, it could be something you did in a fighting game or sports game, anything. As long as it's in a video game. What is your craziest moment in video games? We can start with G-Man, actually.
Alright. My craziest moment in gaming, which happened today, which is not the same time you'll probably be hearing this, but we were, all four of us, playing Mario Party 4, and I was taking a bitch of a lead for a while, but there were a lot of Bowser spaces hit, so pretty much everyone's coins were depleted, but mine were still I still had 15 more coins than everyone else. Then Rub started winning almost every mini game.
It was time to take it, and I was gonna take it!
There were no bonus stars on, by the way.
No, fuck, this MOG rules.
Yeah, no chance time. But it came down to whoever won this last minigame wins the whole game.
Between Rub, me,
Rub and G-Man.
Yeah.
It came down to Book Squirm. In almost everyone's opinion, the best minigame in Mario Party 4. Captain Brad, M-Fisk, first two to get eliminated. Us two left. The pages started getting faster and faster.
I had to run. Okay, I survived twice by running from one diagonal opposite side of the map to the other, and I lived 3 times in a row. Like 2 or 3 times in a row. And then in the end...
And then the page fell. It fell and crushed the poor Rub.
No, I was going, and then I just, for some stupid reason, I pushed back. I was in there perfectly, and then I pushed back, and I was just barely into the hitbox of it. And I died.
Well, either way, he lost, I took the game, and I gloated. I still am, and I don't plan on stopping.
He's an ass.
Alright.
Moving on from that depressing story, Emphis, what about you? Craziest moment in gaming?
Well, when it comes to, mine's gonna kind of sound like a bit of a nerdy moment, or like something that a little in-depth.
Have you heard us talk?
Mine's much more in-depth.
I don't know.
When it comes to Pokemon.
Go back and listen to our last podcast and our conversation on tech skills.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I might as well go check that. Anyway, my craziest moment was when I was playing Pokemon Showdown, which is a simulator for like Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
done that.
For competitive was.
yeah, so I was playing with my VGC team, which is like doubles for Pokemon only, and I had a crazy moment where I went for this stupid strategy where I had Volbeat, and Volbeat gets Prankster, and Prankster gives priorities to moves with that don't damage.
Yeah.
So I would use something like Tail Glow with Volbeat, which would give you +3 in special attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would pass that off with Baton Pass. So I passed +3 to a Salamence, and I would just wreck with like Draco Meteor, and it was really cool because like Salamence would Baton Pass into it, and then Intimidate would activate, so I would cripple their physical attackers.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool. And that's not the crazy moment. Where I got the Salamence to play, and it has a Choice Scarf too, so it outspeeds almost everything, but yeah, I'm locked onto one move.
Ooh.
That's not bad. That's really not bad. Because, like, the price of, like, outspeeding everything is great.
Yeah.
But what was crazy about it is that I got another +3 special attacker to play because I pulled off the strategy again. And so my opponent was literally facing a +3 Salamence and a +3 Houndoom, Mega Houndoom.
Oh boy.
A Mega Houndoom. That's what's up.
Because, like, it's a special attacker. And plus, if I have Sun in play, Solar Power increases it by +1, so it was essentially +4. And also, I gave it Hidden Power Ice, so I can, like, kill any dragon. Like, Garchomp and Salamence are, like, the most popular dragons in the VGC. So I would just go for, like, Hidden Power Ice, and the Solar Power would put it pretty much to the point where I can just KO anything that's dragon. That was, like, a big problem with Houndoom is because, like, Garchomp's Earthquake can knock it out in one hit. But Mega Houndoom's faster than Garchomp.
Yeah.
With the Hidden Power Ice, I can knock out Garchomps. But anyways, aside from that, what was crazy is that I still lost. I had +3 Mega Houndoom and +3 Salamence under this ridiculous strategy.
That's like punching a buff guy in the balls, and then his reflex is to kick, and he knocks you out.
Pretty much!
He's like,
so we had a Mamoswine in play, and for me, thinking really dumb, because, like, Ice Shard has priority over Choice Scarf users, obviously, because Ice Shard is faster, it's +1 priority. And it got a crit and knocked out my Salamence in one hit, and it was 8 times because of the crit window.
God,
it was probably like it was like a multiplier of 6.
Jesus.
So it was like crazy, and I forgot how I lost my Houndoom. Oh yeah, for some odd reason, I think I missed a Fire Blast with Houndoom. I can't remember exactly.
This is why you go Flamethrower.
Yeah.
This is why this is
plus the
your
Flamethrower and being +4, it shouldn't have been a problem.
Still.
But I mean, Fire Blast.
That safety
why
of
did
the
I do that?
Flamethrower.
I should have used Flamethrower. I should have just packed Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast. So I missed it, and then he Earthquakes my Houndoom, and I lose that. And then I was left with Volbeat, and Volbeat can't do jack shit. So.
Damn.
Because I mean, he's only good at Tail Blow. He doesn't have any attacking moves or anything.
That sucks.
That does.
That's
that
not.
Really does.
That's more depressing than
I
it is crazy.
I was happy to get 2 +3 attackers in play.
That's
like ridiculous.
That's like getting Jaxus down to last stock in 100%, and then he wins.
Yeah.
Because you kill yourself
3 times.
3
solidly in a row. Like you
Jax is
just
dead.
right out of the spawn, you just go straight off the edge.
No, it's
You
funny.
didn't want to come.
I've done that. I've done that. I had Jax's down 3-1. I don't know how, but I had him one time, and I killed myself 3 times on a fucking lip on Final Destination with Mark.
See.
So, anyways, my shocking moment in game.
Who are you again? Sorry.
Captain Brad.
Did I tell you could talk? Hey now. I'm just kidding. Captain
now.
Brad.
Hey now, you're
So
a rock
anyways.
star.
So, anyways.
Get your game on. Go.
Okay,
now.
both of okay, let me talk. So this
Go
is
now.
Alright, anyways. So this is the most shocking plot twist that came out of fucking nowhere in this game I played. It's called Persona.
Wait, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Is it
spoiler
Hugh
alert.
Hefner has a penis? Is that
What the fuck?
was that the plot
Okay,
twist?
may I please go on and then you can
Well,
talk.
is it spoiler though?
Is it
spoiler,
spoiler?
yes.
This is
Okay.
a Playboy Mansion
Okay.
for
See,
for
spoiler alert
years
followed by it.
for
All right.
Guys. Spoiler alert. So anyways, in the game Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the game that I
Go
played
now. I'm sorry. That was the last time. That's the last time.
Skipped.
Go,
Go,
Brad.
turn.
It's the last
Good
time.
Shrek, mate.
So anyways, the game Persona 2 Innocent Sin, which is part of the Shin Megami Tensei series, but people probably already know if you're watching this, but anyways, the penultimate boss, which comes out of fucking nowhere, is actually Adolf Hitler. Not even kidding you. Adolf Hitler is
Yeah,
Oh
the
my god, you
told-
mentioned this, but I thought you were kidding.
Yeah, you told
Yeah.
me about that before.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. However, I put the PSP version, which did censor it. They gave Hitler shades and then changed him to Führer. Which, sure, you know, Mein Führer, or whatever the fuck you say it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, they changed it to that because they're like, hey guys, this isn't Hitler, even though it actually fucking is.
He's got sunglasses,
Yeah, they gave him sunglasses, they gave him shades,
and we call him
Yeah.
the Führer.
yeah, he's the
Which is
penultimate
pretty
boss
much
before he fought the final boss, and it was just like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to
Why am
think
I
of
fighting
like
Hitler?
of a meme where it's like deal with it, but with like.
Hitler?
Seriously,
I'm trying to
The
think of
fact
like
that
a
he was
German
the final boss,
word
like,
for
shocked me. I
what's
was
the
like,
German
what the
word for,
hell?
like,
I don't
Came out of
know.
nowhere.
So it just shocked you?
Yeah, I just came out of nowhere. I was like, why the fuck am I fighting Hitler? Like, seriously, like, I never knew I was fucking fighting Hitler. Because he never really appeared much in the game. It's just like, yo, guys, let's just put him in the game. There's Hitler. What's up, guys? And fight him. He honestly wasn't that hard of a boss. But, still.
Alright, I'm gonna cheat. I have 2.
Fucking cheap bastard.
Go now! Okay, they're both Bioware games, actually, funnily enough.
Let me guess. Is it Sonic Chronicles?
Yeah, Sonic Chronicles and Gunker's Bioware Fur Day. Yeah. The first one, this one's a huge spoiler alert. If you've never played Knights of the Old Republic, shut the fuck up, go play it, and then come back and listen to this. You are Revan. That means nothing to anybody on this podcast.
Oh, I know what that is, though.
Holy shit! I remember I remember playing, and then you're talking to Darth Malik, and you're like, "I'm gonna kick your ass, dude!" And all of a sudden, he's like, "Whatever, you're Revan." I just remember like my jaw dropped. Like, what the fuck? No, go look it up. That's one of the biggest plot twists in gaming history. It is fucking insane. They do such a good job of like hiding it, but once you go back and you think about all the events that happen, there's little tiny clues that you don't notice the first time. And so every time I replay the game, I'm like, holy shit, it's so obvious now. Like, was I not like just in the mindset to figure this out? Because they set it up, you kind of get a suspicion that you're more than what you seem. Because, you know, the whole thing is you were Darth Revan and they wiped your mind and rewrote you with the Force. But the reason it's such a huge plot twist is because that is so anti-Jedi way that it's like you never suspected it.
Yeah.
You listen to the Jedi talk and what they believe in, and this is something they would never do, but they did it to you. And then that's a huge reason what that was big is because it's like, so then how are you any different than the Sith if you're going to do this to me? Mm-hmm. You know? And the implications of it, which is fucking awesome. That was like my serious answer. But the biggest and the funniest plot twist actually yesterday, Mass Effect 3 for the Citadel DLC, you're fighting your fucking clone.
Oh, yeah.
What? That came in, it was the funniest shit ever. Like Garrus like radios you when you find out, and they're like, so they're clone? And you're just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Wow.
Like, you literally, for some reason, this person is, like, just as badass as you that you're trying to find, and they're doing everything that you would, you know, do, and they're cutting off all your, like, escape routes, and you're just like, holy shit, how is this person's a badass, I'm gonna fight somebody strong. And then they just comes out of nowhere and it's like, hey, I'm you. It's like, what? And
wow.
the cool thing about it was that Bioware knew how stupid and cheesy that was, so they made it a comedic reveal. Like, everybody was like, what? Like, what kind of crazy, like, afternoon cartoon show is this? Like, it was hilarious. And it turns out to be the hardest boss fight in any Bioware game.
Wow.
The bitch is invincible. Well, I play female, so... But God, she is unstoppable in insanity. It pisses me off. I wanted to throw my controller. That's why I stayed up all night yesterday.
Yeah.
I was telling you, G-Man. I was fighting her for 6 hours before I beat her. 6 hours! Dude, the rage is real. I hate that. Ugh. Anyway, any other thoughts? Anything else you don't want to mention on the subject?
Not really.
I'm pretty much fine.
Alright, so moving on to the next topic. You guys want to move into Evo? Or do you want to move into
Sure. I didn't watch too much of it, but I do want to hear what you thought of it.
Didn't watch any of it.
Alright, so our next topic is about Evo, Evolution Championship.
Evo 2014.
Evo 2014. And mainly about Melee. I'll start and talk about the stuff that's not Melee first, you know, because I think Melee is going to take up most of the topic
I haven't
first.
seen anything other than, like, the last day of, like, Melee stuff, the top 8.
Did you watch the top 8?
I only watched the top 8.
But you watched the top 8, right?
Yeah, I watched the top
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you can help me talk about it.
Alright.
Because that's actually the main subject, because it was a crazy fucking top 8.
Yeah.
It was insane, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
Crazy Pikachu in 1 minute.
I know! And Armada losing twice to Hungry Box?
Yeah.
Twice? Like, what the
That
fuck?
really,
Save it!
That really put, like...
Oh, sorry. Alright, so, first non-melee shit. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is fast. It is a fast game.
It is.
Like, oh my god.
Zero was broken as fuck.
And the crazy thing about that, though, is the winner, what's his name again?
Justin Wong.
Justin Wong, who is considered like the Ken of, well, I guess technically because Justin Wong came first, Ken is the Justin Wong of Melee, so think about it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Only Justin Wong came back and dominated again. He won without any top tier characters.
Holy shit.
All I know is top tier characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 are Morrigan, Virgil, and Zero.
Yep.
Those are the top tier.
And he didn't use any of them.
One of
Is
the
that
three.
pretty much like Ken rolling in with Kirby or something and winning?
Not that extreme, but it's like somebody could. It's like if
Toon
Amsa.
Link?
It's like if Amsa came in and won with Yoshi.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So
You know what I
Ken
mean?
coming in with Toon Link, or Young Link.
Yeah, something like that. Which I don't know if Young Link's gonna be considered low tier after what Armada did.
What the
But-
fuck?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But that game is so fast. Like, you know, Melee players are all purists and about how our game is so fast. I'm sorry, I love Smash Bros. But if you're going for speed, Smash Bros. Has nothing on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That game is so fast, I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, get comboed by Zero and then say Melee is faster.
Yeah, or try to stop Wolverine from running at you. Like that. It is insane how fast that game is. Like, you go into one combo to the next, to the juggles, and like the time frames to stop juggles are so small and fast, you have to be like precise. Like more than perfect shield timing. It's crazy.
How come some of like the biggest fighting games are crossover games?
Because people just run out of ideas for fighters and they're like, we'll just put shit together.
Let's get Will Smith's character from Independence Day.
Because I guess with fighters, the actual character itself only matters in terms of what they can do in the fighting.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So story and coming up with that original characters, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's all about the fighting. So it makes sense to me. And any thoughts on Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
No.
No? It was pretty awesome that somebody went in and won without any high tier characters.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, that's pretty cool. And it's the god of Marvel vs. Capcom that won it. That
Yeah.
makes it his 7th time winning it.
Oh.
5 times at Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and this is his 2nd time at Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is just EVOs alone. Imagine all the other tournaments.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is freaking insane. Alright, Emphasis yawning. Sorry to bore you.
Sorry.
And then, before we get into Melee, I know that's the real hype here, but, I mean, just Street Fighter is kind of boring. I'm sorry, Street Fighter 4, watching that. I only watched the last match, but it was really, really boring. I don't understand how that game is so hyped as
Who could throw out a Hadouken or Sonic Boom faster? Or what?
It was literally like projectile, block, projectile, maybe a kick or a punch, projectile, block.
That does sound very Street Fighter-like.
I mean,
Oh my god.
it is boring. Marvel vs. Capcom, if Street Fighter were like that, maybe a little bit slower, it'd be awesome.
However,
But-
I mean, Street Fighter's pretty cool though, because like it has the basics of like rock paper scissors.
It does, but I just think it's just not interesting to watch. I'm not talking about gameplay at all. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about watching. It's not interesting to
Oh
watch.
yeah.
And that's actually another first as well. The first non-Asian one. It was a guy from France.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it was the first time in EVO history that anybody that wasn't Asian or born in Asia didn't win the Street Fighter tournament side of things. All right, so now we go into the Melee.
Oh man.
And I was talking a lot, so Amphisk, what do you want to say about it first?
Mainly that Pikachu.
Oh, go.
Pikachu was great. I mean, that match was... Okay, who was it that had that Pikachu? I mean, I forgot who it was.
He used to be top 10 when Ken was around.
Yeah, he was definitely like an old school player of some sort. But yeah, like how he just four-stocked in like 45 seconds?
Yeah.
What, Shoot Dad or something?
No.
Okay.
No. This was
Like
way
Fly
worse than, like the
Amanita?
Kirby thing they did in Project M, but it was more like he just like gimped like at like 2 points match or something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy how he just went in there and was like, I win.
I mean, game 1, game 2, they were like, yeah, that's a slow game, really nice. Game 3, this is my swamp.
Yeah, I'm going up to the next round.
Exactly.
And he actually almost beat Armada as well.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He actually took the first game off of Armada really quick. 2 minutes. Beat Armada.
Damn.
And that was Dr. Peepee that he was playing against, right?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Dr. Peepee. You're right. It might be Dr. Peepee. He almost eliminated Dr. Peepee.
Oh,
No,
God.
wait. Who did he four-stock? Was it Dr. Peepee or Armada? I don't remember.
Holy shit, did he eliminate Dr. Peepee?
I'm not sure, actually.
Who the fuck names their Smash tag Dr. PP?
One of the best players of all time.
Exactly.
But he did that when he was younger,
He
though.
did, he
so.
did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but it was a very high level
Is that an
person.
intentional penis joke then? I don't know.
It was
What does it sound like?
It was
Dr.
actually
Pepper.
it was Armada that defeated him. I know that, but I don't know if it was Dr. Peepee that. I don't. It was some high tier guy, like that level kind of guy.
Oh wait, no, it was it's like Amanita Fly or something. I forgot.
Fly Amanita.
Fly Amanita, that's who it was.
Is that who he eliminated, or is that?
Yeah, that's who he eliminated.
Yeah, well, he's really good. So, really good.
Yeah.
And he beat him in with the Armada thing. He came in.
It was
and,
Fox versus Pikachu. That was the
and he kicked his ass.
Yeah.
And he was beating Armada, but you know what killed him in the end?
Huh.
The guy playing Pikachu killed himself twice
Oh, my God.
in Game 2, and then again twice in Game 3. It had nothing to do with Armada's skill that won him that game, in all honesty.
Indeed.
Armada even got up, like praising the gods.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like, that Pikachu just started wrecking on people. Like, bad.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Just think about, like, the next big tournament or anything, like Apex or something.
But this guy, he's been at the top before. He just hasn't been good in a while. And because, like, he's an old school, like, Can era type player.
Yeah.
And then he came back and, god damn, are you guys so tired?
Kind of tired.
It's not.
It's 5:55, so I'm tired.
It's not time.
Somewhat, yeah.
Anyway.
This podcast is over. We're
No,
going to sleep.
one thing I wanted to kind of figure out more about this Pikachu, but in the Smash Bros. Documentary, it mentioned at some point, like, as in, like, defeated, like, Deadly Alliance with, like, Pichu.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gimping that they did with Pichu, like, the same that
With the thunder, with the neutral beam?
what Azem did with Pichu pretty much the same as what, oh my god, who was the person who was playing Pikachu?
I can't remember, but it,
I know. But was it pretty much the same playstyle as that Pichu?
we're talking about, like,
'cause-
jumping up B and jumping up B, right? And, like,
Yeah,
keeping
yeah,
him away.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Huh.
Yeah, except for, I think, he also did some ledge grabbing and, like, some really good forward smashing.
And had, like, some really close call, like, quick attacks.
Yeah, he did. So, oh god, he went deep for some of those kills. Like, he
Really?
went almost to the point where he'd be like, he's not making it back. He's not making
But
it
he made
back.
it back with a quick attack.
Yeah, like, perfectly placed quick attacks.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was insane. I don't know what was up with Armada. I mean, because he had a hard time.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about Mewtwo King. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so, like,
Salty
I felt
King.
like Mewtwo King was just completely off his game.
That is somebody that, yeah, honestly, he was not playing like Mewtwo King at all.
Yeah.
He even at the end
How
of
long did
it,
you do with the EVO tournament?
5th place.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is not Mewtwo King style.
No.
That ain't Mewtwo King.
No.
That ain't Falco.
Honestly, the top 3, if everybody was on point where they were supposed to be, it should have been like Mewtwo King, Hungry Box, and Mango top 3. You know, Armada, it's understandable, but Mewtwo King didn't even get eliminated by Armada or Dr. Peepee.
Yeah.
So
Better beat B. I don't know.
Who did he get eliminated by?
Dr. Pepper, dude.
I can't remember.
I'm so stupid.
God damn.
Yeah, this is why we should have watched, but just to remember names. But he looked angry but he looked bad. No, he was eliminated by Mango because he got
Holy
put
shit, I thought
into.
he's been beaten.
No, he got
lately.
sent to losers because of Mango.
No, he was eliminated because of Mango. He was knocked into losers because of somebody else.
Oh, wait, because Hungry Box got sent to losers because of Mango.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mewtwo King lost to Armada. No. Yeah. Armada sent Mewtwo King to losers.
Losers, and then he got eliminated by Mango.
But
Yeah.
like,
But the difference was that it wasn't even close.
really, I thought Mewtwo King's been taking.
He
Mango.
has. He's had the advantage lately, and it wasn't even close against Armada either. He
Oh my
got
God.
beat pretty bad by both of them, and that is not Mewtwo King. Even it's not surprising that he would lose to them because he has in the past, But it's the way he lost to them that's...
I don't know. I mean, Mango. I feel it like this might sound extremely biased on my part because I do kind of like Mango, but like I feel it like Mango's been like the most dominant Smash player.
No, it was Ken.
No, I mean this year.
Oh, this
most
year?
Smash. I mean.
Oh yeah, he has been. He's chasing Ken's record of winning every major tournament in a row.
Yeah.
2 years.
Like he won Super Sweet. He won MLG Anaheim.
Except for Dr. Peepee won Apex actually.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He did not win Apex. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Who
But
did it come down to in Apex?
Wait, what? Wait, no. Armada won Apex this year, I thought. Was it? No, I can't
no,
remember.
it was Dr.
Armada?
Peepee.
Yeah, it was PP versus...
It was PPMD versus Mewtwo King.
Yeah, it was. PP did win.
Yeah, you're right.
The only reason I know that is because...
I was thinking of Apex.
They interviewed him and he was like, I guess I won.
Yeah, PP.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They won Kings of Cali 4?
yeah, did he?
Yeah.
Holy
I'm
shit.
not sure. I remember seeing a post around that. Don't quote me on it.
No, he did win actually.
Who won Kings of Cali 4?
I think it was Mango.
It was?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Because I think, I remember Hungrybox, they said he got second. And, no, it wasn't Mango. Because Hungrybox was set up to win it and lost in finals to somebody else.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. But I know what you mean. He has been the most dominant player this year
Yeah,
by
he's been
far.
doing really well. Like, and plus he won MLG Anaheim.
Yeah.
And winning EVO 2013, spoiler.
And 2014.
Damn it!
2 years in a row.
Bye.
But you know what, man? Like, Hungrybox was on another level. He beat Dr.
Hungrybox.
Peepee.
Holy shit.
He
Like-
beat Armada twice.
Okay, I don't want to like insult like Hungrybox real quick, but Hungrybox, like a lot of people like thought of Hungrybox as like this like tier like B character or tier B person compared to like Ken and everyone else. Okay, not Ken this year. But
I don't know about that because every time like anybody important brings up the big three, it's always the big three. They mean Hungrybox, Mango, and Mewtwo King.
I always thought it was like Armada. Mewtwo King.
That's when they bring up the top five. They're talking about Armada and PPMD as well. But Hungrybox is always in that top three. The thing that people give him flack for is that Hungrybox seems to not be able to beat Mango ever.
Oh yeah.
That's what people give, because he will beat Mewtwo King. He will beat Armada, PPMD. He'll beat everybody, and then run into Hungrybox, and it's like a wall that he can't get past.
That's true.
And that's why
I mean,
he
the
gets.
second place finish that he's got definitely like helped out more with that.
I mean, he almost reset the bracket off a rest.
Yeah.
Wait, he got second place? What's up with all these spoilers?
But here's the thing, though. I mean, it looked like it was his tournament to take, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Because, I mean, you beat Armada. He sent Armada to losers bracket, and then he eliminated him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he sent PPMD to losers bracket as well.
Yeah.
He ran through everyone. The only
Hungrybox
person
is going ham.
The only person to beat him at all in the tournament was Mango.
Mango?
Mango sent him to losers, and then Mango beat him in the.
Even then, he almost
in the grand
reset the
final.
bracket
Yeah.
by taking it to the final game.
It was
final
whoever
stock.
got the next hit won.
Yeah, he brought it to the final game and final stock, and the final stock was like 40% on Puff.
Oh yeah, okay. You know how in the past, G-Man, I've said that Hungrybox is the #1 comeback king.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The comeback against Armada.
Yeah.
Holy
Took
shit!
Took 3 games.
Oh
after
my
the
god!
first 2.
What happened was Armada pulled out his Young Link. He's been training his Young Link specifically for Hungrybox and that
Oh my god.
Jigglypuff because he has a hard time with his Peach. Okay, so the first time they played, not in top 8, he got sent to losers because Hungrybox dominated his Peach. And so this time coming in, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go Young Link, and his Young Link dominated his Jigglypuff so much that he switched to Fox, and the Young Link beat his Fox, and everybody's like, oh, it's over, he's down 2-0. And then he brings back his Jigglypuff, and he goes fucking ham. He's like, I'm not losing this. Like, oh my god, you gotta watch it. Like,
Hungrybox was definitely the most highlighted player of the tournament.
he beat more people. He beat more impressive people than Mango did. It's just that Mango's that
Well,
one.
of course, I mean, Mango did win the tournament.
Yeah. Well, I guess he beat Hungrybox, therefore Mango won more impressively. Because I mean,
Well,
yeah,
of course. I mean, he
technically.
is the winner of
Yeah.
the tournament.
Exactly, but damn, that comeback.
Yeah.
He beat Armada, and then again he was down 2-0 to Mango in the grand finals, and he brings it back to game 5. Whoever gets the last hit wins. And Mango barely got him with an up air. Just barely. Like, you could see the hitbox barely touched him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, it was about to be a bracket reset. He in that match, even, he was down 2 stocks.
Holy shit.
And then he's like, oh. And then they said there's no way he's going to bring this back. The announcer said, I think Prague, too. And obviously, it's Prague. He knows what he's talking about. He says something along the lines of, rest is too risky. It's not going to work. He just rests him. And then Mango comes back with his Fox and punishes him pretty hard. It's like, he shouldn't do a rest this time. And he rests him. And this time it's a star KO. So he's fine. And then he comes back and Mango has this huge advantage damage-wise. And Hungrybox is like back airing. And all of a sudden Mango has the fucking lead. And it's like, oh my god! Can Hungrybox reset the bracket? And then he barely hits him. And he smashed the eyes, and so he's fine. But then Mango jumps up and barely, with the tip of the foot, gets the up air on Hungrybox, and it's over.
Oh my god!
Just barely. It was so intense.
Yeah, that was definitely a good set.
That was probably the best match I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, definitely one of the greater sets of the tournament. Definitely, probably the best of the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anything else that was better than that. Like, just the Pikachu force talk.
The Pikachu, that was more impressive through domination, though.
Yeah, that was
the Mango Hungrybox was, I'm saying it's the best because of the intenseness.
Yeah.
But even though he went down 2-0 real quick, those 2 games that they had, the 2 sets, they were still really close sets.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's like, it was intense throughout.
Yeah.
But yeah, Captain Brad, did you see any of it?
I didn't really see much of the Evo at all.
Do you have any preference on who you thought should have won?
I still think Mewtwo King should have won the tournament.
Yeah.
If Mewtwo King was at his best, he definitely could have done something.
But yeah, because he's had the advantage on Mango lately.
I just don't know what he was thinking.
He was making dumb decisions.
Who does he play as? Fox?
He plays as
Fox
Sheik
and
is his
Sheik.
main.
Yeah.
I believe people were saying, go Marth. They just never did.
He did go Marth. He lost to Marth.
Wait. Yeah.
Who does Mango play as, by the way?
Mango plays
Fox.
He plays Fox.
Originally,
he has the belief of Falco Fox is the only way to play.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's funny because he first became prominent with his Jigglypuff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mewtwo?
Mango.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Mewtwo King.
Oh no. Mewtwo King doesn't play Fox.
Oh.
Very often.
But it is a side, though.
Yeah, it is. Definitely plays him, but he's mostly Sheik and Marth is usually who he plays. Mango started out with the Jigglypuff, and then everybody was talking crap like, you're your gimmick, you can't win with anybody else, and then he's like, oh look, Fox is better, thanks for helping me, guys.
And then Jigglypuff became a top tier character.
Yeah. Well, it started to become top tier, and then Hungrybox was like, let me take this to the next level. Because, Mango's Jigglypuff was good, but let's face it, Hungrybox is the best Jigglypuff of all time.
Yeah.
Indeed.
He really is.
Best Jigglypuff.
He took that Jigglypuff to levels that nobody's ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty much comparable to, not exactly like Ken's, but Ken. It's pretty much
like Ken's Marth.
Yeah,
because after
pretty
Ken,
much his signature character.
After Ken retired, Marth went downhill because Ken took that character to levels nobody's ever seen.
Indeed.
Although I think Ken was more successful, obviously.
Yeah,
but
of course.
A Hungrybox is, if it weren't for Mango, it sucks to say, but if it weren't for Mango, and I think a big part of it is that Fox just kills him at 40.
Yeah.
There's a huge disadvantage of that Mango and
it's just Mango's too good with that matchup.
Yeah, that combined with the already a disadvantage to a Fox.
Yeah.
So it's not really an excuse though, because he beats everybody else's Fox. But I'm saying Mango being Mango combined with that, it makes it too hard, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got to come up. I think that's why he started picking up Fox, was specifically for Mango. I think in the future what we're gonna see is he's gonna be Jigglypuff with everybody.
We're gonna see Fox v Fox.
Yeah.
Final destination.
I think that's gonna be his only chance to beat him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Evo was amazing. It was awesome.
It's definitely great.
I'm definitely gonna tune in next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty big. Oh, one thing I want to talk about. Reggie at Evo.
Yeah.
What do you say? I never actually watched that.
You haven't seen that? He said no Johns.
Yeah,
He literally said that.
Captain Brad, what happened with what did he say?
He just said no Jones.
What do you mean, like?
Or, like, he was talking about, like, we're going to sponsor this event. I hope you guys have fun. You community are, like, the best community ever. You took this game to whole new limits. I want to come in there and kick all your butts. No Johns. There was a threat somewhere in there again. Like, it didn't involve curse words, but there was, like, something about him coming in, which is making me believe he is going to come in one tournament.
He is going to be the Ridley main.
I love that. Ridley main.
He is going to be like, this is how you play Ridley. And
like, he's going to play while looking at the camera.
He's himself.
G-Man, watch this. See this? That's what you want to do.
That's how they're going to reveal Ridley. They're going to send him to Evo next year, and he's going to kill everybody with Ridley.
Himself.
He can.
Reggie,
the knee
fighter.
Yeah.
Ridley for himself like he did from the trailer.
And just like, oh, he can't beat PPMD. All right, I'll try my new main. Fisa Mech.
Fisa Mech.
Yeah, that's like the special.
There's literally no difference. He just has like a red shirt and he wins.
Yeah, because shirts actually change stuff. Oh wait, no, it's only
like
for the Find Me stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, Find Me's playable. Let's go there. What?
I believe like
you have no choice.
This is a Nintendo tournament. This is our rules.
This is a little bit off topic. I think like Sakurai wants most of the competitive stuff to be Final Destination related.
Yeah, because that's what it is in
It's not
Japan.
gonna
That's
have,
how
like,
it is.
stage hazards.
I'm getting tired of Americans being like, Sakurai doesn't care about the competitive scene. He's lying. I mean, he doesn't even make any battlefields. But he's Japanese. He lives in Japan, meaning he sees the Japanese scene a lot more than the American scene. And the competitive scene in Japan is all Final Dest. It's not him being...
Pikachu isn't very good for some reason in the Japanese brawl, supposedly, in terms of like tier list wise. That's the difference in Japan.
Well,
and Zelda's for some reason good tier for some reason.
Well, because it's Final Dest and you just forward B.
Almost like when they were doing like Melee in Japan a long time ago, they were doing like items on and everything.
Yeah, everyone was doing that though.
Yeah, everybody was. It took a long time for...
Yeah,
Actually,
it
took
was
till,
like East
2006.
Coast
Yeah.
going to West Coast, going like no.
And West Coast was still winning even afterward, but that's a different story. Story. All right, so I mean, time to move on to another topic. I could talk about that Evo all day.
Of course.
It was awesome. Speaking of Smash, the new characters. What do you guys think?
Robin, and Captain Falcon
Yeah, Crom got announced. I'm kidding.
as a final Smash for.
I am so
Robin.
disappointed about that.
That was a troll. That was a big ass troll, which is
It was
making
a
me
troll. It
scared
was
to
not
believe
just a
Ridley
troll,
might
but it was
be
like
it.
when they showed that like he was in the game, it made everyone think like, oh my god, he's a character, yes.
But no, he just got the shit beat out of him by Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon.
And the reason why he and Sakurai explained why Crom isn't going to be a character in the game because he's another sword character. It doesn't really have many unique characteristics.
Lucina's a sword character.
Exactly.
Right,
that
but
doesn't make any
Sakurai,
sense.
remember Nintendo's on this trying to fight sexism kick. So if they're going to pick one or the other, they need more females, they're going to go with Luciana because they're the same character.
Oppression!
But I would have liked Crom to at least be a costume change for Marth or something.
Cookies and Crom.
Instead of just like
or even Ike.
Or even, well...
Maybe Ike.
Well, the reason Marth is because Crom and Luciana are both descendants of Marth.
Oh, okay. That
So-
makes sense. I've never
and
played
they-
Fire Emblem Awakening.
And they all use the same mystical sword, the Falstrian.
Ah.
So, that's why the costume. I actually assumed that Crom was going to come out and Luciana was going to be like a costume for Crom. But,
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
but that's not the... I'm happy that Luciana is the one that comes in because I'd rather have because it spices things up to have a female instead of another blue.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we didn't
Yeah.
actually speculate that much, really.
Yeah, well, because I figured male-dominated thing, they're gonna pick the guy, But I'm happily surprised.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
However, like a lot of, I mean, I'm not a part of this bandwagon I'm about to mention, but like a lot of people think that like that Lucina's just way too much of a clone of Marth, and there's specific bandwagon just does not want Lucina as a character. But honestly, like, Lucina in general, like, we've only seen, like, a few moves. Like, as I was telling you guys earlier, like, we don't know what her tilts are. We don't know exactly what her shield breaker is. Or, you know, even if she does have a shield breaker or not.
Yeah, she could just be a legit new character, just with similar moves to Marth.
It was just only showing, like, the similar stuff
And
that Marth
you
had.
said
She'll be
that
better than Marth,
Sakurai
too.
said that there was no tippers.
Yeah, there is no tips. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like Roy.
Yeah, so but seems like she's faster, which
Yeah,
is
like-
all Roy needs
Yeah.
to be good character.
Well,
is
and
faster.
lighter, because Roy's heavy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Lucina is not as
Yeah.
heavy. And because she's skinny as fuck.
Yeah.
but yeah, and not only that, I hate the idea. Like back in Melee, I hated the idea that people said Falco was a clone because he's really not.
No, he's
No.
definitely
He's really.
not.
They have the quote unquote same moves, but all those moves have something slightly different to
Yeah,
them.
like
Yeah.
Different
down air
speed.
for Fox isn't a spike like Falco's is.
Mhm. And just the tipper alone, the fact that she doesn't have a tipper, and it's like spread out throughout her sword,
Yeah.
changes her completely.
Exactly.
It makes different moves more viable
Yep.
than Marth's because you're not reliant on getting that tipper every single time.
Yeah.
So that alone makes her a completely different character. Yeah, sure, if you would have spiced it up, it would have been better. I still think, changed her a little bit more. But still, it's a different character. What were you going to say, Empress?
Sorry. About the B special move. If it is by chance shield breaker, what if like they took the shield breaker that Marth had from Melee?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because that shield breaker is actually usable.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a ledge hog guard
it
thing,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it works really, really good in Melee. So.
It does.
It covers so much ground, and you can charge it so you have time to watch them recover, and yeah, it's really cool. And even if they're holding on to the edge, you can just charge it, and eventually their invincibility runs out, so you let go.
Yep.
So it's not really good for anything else but ledge guarding, but this is Smash Brothers. Ledge guarding is huge.
Yeah, it is.
So I really missed that move, to be honest.
Also, like ledge hogging in this game is much more different from what I've heard.
Yeah, because
Like
invincibility frames, like from holding onto the ledge, then jumping off, and then going back onto it, you get no invincibility frames from what I hear.
Yeah.
That, and also, if a character gets close to the ledge while you're holding onto it, they can pop you off.
See,
Oh, shit.
and this is what gets me so mad about people saying that this isn't as competitive Melee. To me, it's more competitive because of things like that.
Yeah.
Because
Mind games.
you can just be like, I'm hanging on to the edge.
Yeah, it gives you more things to think
That's
about.
not competitive. I like Mewtwo King now, and he's good, but ledge hogging the entire freaking game isn't very competitive.
Ledge
It's gonna be
hogging is
very
my mind.
ledge hogging oriented. I feel like it's gonna be like a game very, very based on like ledge hogging.
This game?
Yeah.
From what I
not ledge
played-
hogging, but like ledge guarding.
Oh, ledge guarding.
Guarding,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
talking about hogging. They're different, obviously.
Yeah.
Hogging is when you're just hanging onto the edge the whole time.
My bad.
Yeah, ledge.
Guarding is just cock blocking people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which again, because the player has different options to get back on the field, it's still competitive because you're competing to get back on the
Yeah.
field. There's no I'm invincible for a long time.
Indeed.
I'm Meta Knight, you can't get me or else you're gonna get shuttle loop, bitch.
Yeah, stuff like that pisses me off, and it was all prevalent through Melee too.
Yeah.
And also you were talking about what it's going to be more like from what we've played, along with what everybody's been saying. It's going to be more of a ground-based than air-based game anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds
Which is a
like
really good
that.
change-up, I think.
Yeah.
And
Watch out, guys! I'm maining Little Mac.
and before I came to this conclusion, Little Mac looked like he was gonna suck, but it really does feel ground based, and because of that, Little Mac I think now is a little overpowered, to be
That's
honest.
true, but I mean at the same time, it's recovery though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You don't put him in the air, but it's the same with Mark.
Jigglypuff is gonna be a hard ass counter on Little Mac.
Oh, and come get me!
Hey,
Right off the edge, come here.
You missed with your smash. I'm gonna back air you.
Oh, and you know what? All of Little Mac's moves have lag
Watch
at the end.
Jigglypuff's not gonna
Holy
make the
shit,
game.
Jigglypuff is gonna wreck him a new one.
Watch,
Yes.
Maybe that's
Jigglypuff's not gonna make the game.
Yeah, Jigglypuff's not gonna make it in. That's why.
That, you know what though? I've noticed that every character has like a balance to it.
Mhm.
You know, Little Mac is ground based, and maybe Jigglypuff, because Jigglypuff's all air based.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the balancing act right there. You
You
know?
know, that would be really cool if they make a lot of characters have kind of just an attribute of that.
So wait,
That would be really cool.
what if Captain Falcon is the hard counter to Lucina or Robin or something?
Oh god. I mean. for
Oh yeah,
what
we
I've
didn't even
seen-
talk about Robin.
Yeah, you know who cares about Robin? It's all
And
about
the funny
Lucina.
thing is, Robin's the more interesting character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robin is indeed the most interesting character.
I just like Lucina because I played Fire Emblem, so she stuck out more to me. But in terms of actual character for the game, Robin
Totally
is way
new,
more
unique character.
Yeah, I'm excited to try him out. Or her out, depending on what you want to do.
I'll probably
Of course.
play the female.
Yeah.
So
probably.
apparently, like, Robin has the spell books, or
Yeah, you
The
can, you
tomes.
can change that
Tomes.
stuff, right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, because not that much has been
I don't think you
revealed.
can change from them. It looks like you're locked onto like a certain tone until like you use it all up.
Is it kind of like a Pikmin type thing, or?
I don't know.
That's what
I
they
think
were
it's like
theorizing on
switchable,
Game
like-
Explain.
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't know.
but it sounds like. I mean, it would be cool if you could switch between them. And
You know what though?
use it.
Going back and watching that trailer, it actually it didn't look like it switched tomes. It's actually, you can see clearly that he went from like using Arc Thunder to using a fire one, and then between that it changed colors. So I'm thinking like, and if you go back and watch like the air one is his up B, and like his Arc Thunder or whatever is forward B, they all fit. So maybe all the different tomes are just his moves.
Yeah.
And you know, it said he was limited, and that's when his sword comes in when he runs out of tomes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to
I'm
be a
curious
very
to play as
interesting
him.
character.
He might be my new main because, as I said like a million times to you people, Olimar looks really terrible in the new Smash Bros.
He does. He looks pretty bad. I didn't really get it until you started playing Olimar, and I started to see what was good about Olimar.
Mm-hmm.
And then no Pikmin sucks.
Yeah, because like in the next Smash, you can hold only 3 Pikmin, and that's it. And
The recovery's a lot better, but
it's still no, it still doesn't make him better.
That depends, really, because like, I mean, having just that Pikmin vine or whatever,
The Pikmin Vine
I guess.
is still situational, but
very situational. But at the same time, I mean, that could be just as situational as having like as many Pikmin.
I'm still gonna give Olimar a shot in the next Smash, but I don't
yeah,
think he'll
because
pick him up
we
any
don't
sooner.
really know. They might have just buffed up his moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
By nerfing some other things about him.
And plus, one cool thing that I'd like to mention is just that like all your Pikmin were random, meaning that like you know
Yeah, they
what
were.
Pikmin you're gonna get next.
Yeah,
Because,
this time they're not
So
random.
meaning that
yeah.
like you could just like say, oh, I don't want fire. I mean, I don't want the red one or the yellow one, so I'm just gonna throw them off the ledge.
Yeah.
And then just get
Or
the purple
throw
one
them.
immediately.
Yeah. You know exactly
Get
where.
your specific Pikmin out there. that you
Mhm.
need.
And maybe it's the same with the tomes. You know.
You know, that would be cool.
Like, because you know how a lot of characters tend to be not the same but similar,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in their mechanic. Maybe that's the mechanic.
Like maybe if you like use your down special, it would like change between your sword and your.
Is he just gonna fucking throw away the book or something?
That can be their answer to the no transformation characters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool. We don't really know much about him, but I'm definitely
Yeah.
excited to try him.
Captain Falcon, though.
Now, at first, when I saw like Mega Man, speaking of transforming characters, by the way, something from. Have you guys ever played like Super Smash Bros. 2 or?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've played it. I've heard
No,
two's better.
have you seen like Mega Man's?
No, I never actually.
Where
I
if
played
you,
the first
in
one.
the demo, like you could switch between like Mega Man's like weapons by pressing like the down special.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it would,
I,
like,
that's
change
what I
your
thought
special.
originally. Actually, was what was going to happen
Yeah,
with
I
Mega Man.
thought that's what was going to go on with Mega Man. But you know, it would be pretty cool to implement that kind of a system with Robin.
But at the same time, we don't know because every character has a bunch of customizable moves now.
True.
You
I
know.
mean, it's just I like the idea of options.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like that. It opens up a lot.
And even if it is you run out of tombs and then use your sword,
Yeah, but it's like you only have them for certain times, so you gotta manage it kind of.
Mhm.
You gotta be like,
and even you might want to run out sometimes depending on the situation.
that's true.
You
But
know.
I mean, how cool would it be like one person like you could use the I don't know the names of these tones, but like that yellow blast or whatever, like you can only
Arc
use that a
Thunder.
certain amount of times,
hmm
and then it just goes away for the entire stock. And then you can switch between that and kind of just conserve these tones.
If we're going 4 stock matches, that's kind of OP if they're powerful, like more powerful than regular attacks. Because
I mean,
stock
depending
doesn't
on how
last very
powerful,
long.
Depending on how powerful the tones are, though.
Yeah. And well, also we have seen it's a lot harder to kill in this game.
Yeah.
So there's that too.
Yeah,
Because again, it's really ground based. So
definitely.
yeah,
So,
it'll be interesting.
I question if Meta Knight's going to be the next Smash, and I wonder how he's going to play then.
Meta Knight's going to be in the. I think
It's
Sakurai.
Masahiro Sakurai's game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sakurai pretty much guaranteed by the characters he's put in that all Brawl characters, except for like maybe Snake, are
I
coming
was
back.
like,
I'm still waiting for
I'd be
Wario.
so different. I'd be disappointed if like Falco. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Falco
Wolf,
is gonna be.
but
Yeah.
Falco has to be in the game.
I'm sure
I
Wolf
feel
will be too
he's-
because he was different and he's a villain.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
that would just be so strange if they just.
Can't.
And honestly, if you're gonna add Robin and Luciana,
Yeah.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
what were you
yeah.
gonna say, Brad?
I just said, can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Yeah.
Like Lucario and Ike were both like shining lights for the Brawl roster.
Yeah.
They really
Honestly.
were.
Yeah. And honestly, I was really surprised when I saw Lucario. Like, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like a new Pokemon.
Dude, I got so hyped. I thought it was Mewtwo for a second when it was Greninja. I'm actually happier it's Greninja,
Me too.
but I'm sure
She was
Mewtwo's gonna
awful.
come back. To be honest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Everybody was too worried.
No, because
Everybody was worried about.
I've seen Mewtwo, but it's just they have never returned a character from Melee. Like, there's no Pichu, there has been no Roy, and there's been no
Pichu was a joke, and Roy, I guess, was... Seriously, they have 4 Fire Emblem characters. Why not they bring back Roy?
Marth.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
there's
they
so many
have.
Fire Emblem characters. This is
They have actually returned a character that was Marth.
What?
Marth wasn't
Marth-
in 64.
Exactly.
Marth wasn't in 64.
Only
But
in
he was a
Melee.
good character.
Yeah, but Marth is the most iconic Fire Emblem.
Right,
character.
but what you said was that they never returned a character from Melee. But
No. I was only talking about the specific ones like Mewtwo, Marth, Mewtwo, Roy, and Pichu.
Basically,
yeah, that's true.
like, there's no characters that are returning from Melee to Smash 4 that weren't in Brawl, pretty much.
Honestly, the only
Like,
iconic
Mewtwo
character
seems like the most
likely.
possible one
Yeah.
because of the Mega Evolutions.
Oh yeah, huh?
I honestly think the biggest reason I think he's gonna come back is because everybody's worried about. Well, look at the amount of Pokemon. We're worried about roster spots.
I mean, and
But
plus,
Sakurai-
there's still Jigglypuff, and
Yeah.
I think Jigglypuff has more of a spot than Mewtwo.
And she does. She has to. She's been in every game.
Yeah.
But it's like clearly Sakurai doesn't care about character amounts.
No.
You know what I mean? Like different.
Yeah, plus as
Four
the
Fire
systems
Emblem
kind of like go
characters.
on, like there's more space, and there's a lot of space with like the new.
And
games.
he's already stated he wants to push the power of the Wii U.
Yeah.
So-
shit.
He wants to.
We might get like a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 sized roster at this rate.
And this is what he said
People are
too.
speculating like 50 characters.
Holy shit.
I'm thinking about 50 characters as well because you think about the fact that he said that we're running out. We only have a few more new character videos, so that means
videos.
at the very least we have 3 newcomers. At the very least, because
Oh,
few means
shit.
3 or more.
Mhm.
At the
We're
very
finally
least,
getting back into the veterans.
yeah.
I seriously want Wario in Smash 4. Like, I like...
You know,
And
I
not
don't
only
think
that-
Wario should be in Smash. He's too iconic.
You should.
He has to be in Smash. And on top of that, you got the veterans that have to return. And on top of that, with every
Also-
game, there has been 2, 3, and with Brawl, 4 characters that
Yeah.
weren't announced at all until the game came out in Japan.
Also, I'd like to address something real quick. With that new character video. Now, when they had the new character video for Lucina, Robin, and Captain Falcon, that was pretty. I mean, everyone thought it was just going to be one character.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly-
What if
exactly.
these videos have like 2 to 3 characters every video?
Exactly.
So
And he
it's
said
like
we're running out.
potentially 6
Ooh,
characters. 6 new
yeah.
characters.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh. I'm very, very excited. I mean, I think people are being pessimistic, but this is the funny thing as well because I remember being young and I remember my uncle also arguing with people of the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 roster. People were saying like more characters were being announced and they were like there can't be that many characters.
Holy shit.
Clearly,
that
they were
roster's
wrong.
huge, dude.
So it's like
And then in Marvel Capcom 3, there
Oh
wasn't that much
god,
characters.
I'm kind of
No,
afraid to see like the
30-something.
roster screen for like.
I question
it would
why,
be like
though.
one of those fan-made rosters where it's like thousands of characters
Yeah.
in one screen.
And I mean, if we're going by the Fumatsu leak, I think that's been disproven now because
Yeah, it's
Crom. But it could have been maybe he
I'm
mistaken.
kind of glad that like the Gamatsu leak was like disproven.
It makes it more exciting to speculate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
I honestly haven't been looking up stuff like that.
But
'Cause I want the excitement.
But the only one I know is the leak because that's the biggest one everybody talked about.
I can't believe so the Gamatsu leak was the thing that like predicted like all the characters, right?
They've been right with everybody. Even Wii Fit Trainer, the Villager, Mega Man. They even called Pac-Man. The only one they've gotten wrong so far is Crom. And maybe they got it wrong. Like maybe they saw something and assumed Crom was a character. You know? Because
that would make sense.
I don't know how you can call Wii Fit Trainer and feel comfortable saying that out loud.
You know, honestly, I believe it, but at the same time, I wouldn't believe it. Like, I would just think, it's a little too unlikely. But at the same time, it sounds like something that Sakurai would do.
Right.
I mean, come on, we've had Rob.
But before the Wii Fit Trainer was announced, if somebody came up to you and was like, "I got a leak, Wii Fit Trainer's in," what would you say? Would you?
Shit, son.
Some no one? Yeah, I wouldn't believe it.
Mega Man, even. I mean, everybody was wanting Mega Man.
If I see Mega Man,
I want
on
Mega
that, I'd be
Man.
like, fuck no,
No,
that's not gonna happen.
because everybody wanted it, but nobody thought they were gonna get it, and that's why it
Because
was
they were too
so
exclusive.
big.
That's-
That was why it was so big when they announced them both. You know.
Oh yeah. I'm happy about that Pac-Man. But one thing I'm a little salty about, I guess, is just that like during when they released Pac-Man, like it was during E3, and like they didn't fit him in through the digital.
I was really waiting for at the Invitational just like speakers.
Pac-Man.
Wow, wow.
I'm so glad like when they added Pac-Man in the game, they didn't add like his ghostly adventures.
By the
Yeah.
way, Crom is also the only character I've been wrong about not being a character.
In other news
You
about
are
like
Gamatsu?
Smash.
Yeah,
On June 27th, they're having the Smash 3DS tournament. And
Oh, yeah,
Nintendo
at Capcom.
Treehouse 2.
that was actually something I was gonna bring up. Thank you for bringing it up, Brad.
And it's Nintendo Treehouse 2, pretty much.
It's gonna be at
What is it gonna
Comic-Con.
be? Comic-Con?
Smash 3DS tournament.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty fun.
Wasn't it in October or?
No, this month.
Oh,
July
there's gonna be
27th.
one this month too.
Oh,
It's July 27th.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Well,
I thought it was like in October.
thanks for the news. I didn't know that. But also, there's gonna be one at Comic-Con. So,
Interesting.
and they're doing 3DS, which is funny at Comic-Con as well.
Oh,
So
I
they're
forgot
really
to
pushing
mention
that.
something. I saw a link earlier to like I don't know exactly.
Was
I
he
don't think it
saving
was a
Zelda?
I don't know if it was like a Kotaku article, but it sounded like something like they were gonna have the whole roster figured out. Like the whole roster was gonna be like leaked to Koro by like next month's Koro for Smash Bros.
Huh.
Like they were gonna have the whole roster like leaked.
They did something similar, not Koro, but other magazines, and there were still 4 characters that weren't known until it was released in Japan.
True.
So we don't really know if.
Well, seeing that Sakurai said like 2 to 3 videos left, I don't believe that either.
Well, videos maybe because Sakurai again. There was like 3-4 newcomers or veterans that were never announced beforehand, that were only unlocked, and everybody knew they were in the game because it's Captain Falcon, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But they didn't announce them at all until like Brawl came out, along with the 3-4 characters that weren't announced at all that were newcomers as well. So I can believe they're running out of videos, but I don't believe the videos is indicative of how many characters there are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, that video, I really like the video with like the Fire Emblem Awakening, like art design and everything. That was really cool.
They gotta make an anime. Even if it's cheesy, I just want to see people beat
When
the
I
shit
saw
out of
that-
each other.
No, wait, are you
The,
talking about
the
like
Kid
a Smash?
Icarus trailer, that was awesome. The Palutena announcement.
Also,
Yeah,
Palutena
I would
with
like
the
to see a
booty.
Smash Bros. Anime. That would definitely be
The booty.
really cool.
It'd be cool, yeah. It'd be
I mean,
awesome.
it's
It could be as as dramatic as Dragon Ball Z, whatever. But,
Yeah,
like,
because that's not the point.
But it's like
exactly,
Mario.
this is Smash Bros.
It's like Bowser is beating the crap out of Mario, but he's about to land the final hit. A Mario Falcon punch.
Next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
This is what I hate. Okay, my main why I hate a lot of people who hate Dragon Ball Z is because like the story sucks, it blah blah blah, it's bad pacing, and it's like the whole point. The show is even comedic about it.
Yeah.
It knows it's cheesy. That's
Yeah.
the point. The point is the long stairs and the like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose, you know, and the random power up at the right moment. That's the point. It's supposed to be funny action.
Yeah, Dragon Ball was hilarious.
Yeah, and I think they got so big that
And
people
especially
started.
with like some of the oh my god, like the parodies that were like Dragon Ball BB or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh god,
I love that.
ONG.
And
That's what it was.
if a Smash Bros. Anime came out, I'd want it to be like Dragon Ball Z, but I feel like people would be like, well, the story sucks, and but
Smash doesn't have a story.
Who knows? Masahiro Sakurai took a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy, I believe, for Brawl, Subspace Emissary.
Huh.
yeah, that's
If they could
true.
do something like with Subspace Emissary, but add, maybe some talking.
Yeah.
It might just be good.
Oh, well, if you combine all the cutscenes for Subspace Emissary, it wasn't that bad. It was
No,
gameplay
no,
that sucked.
No.
See, like,
Yeah.
Pit would be a talking character. You guys ever heard Pit in Kid Icarus Uprising?
Yeah.
He's a talkative mofo.
Alright, well, those are our final thoughts on everything.
Alright.
Thanks for the Placeholder Podcast.
This is a terrible ending.
This is really bad. So we've got a couple of, we got a Let's Play that's coming up. And this Oregon Smash Fest, the Salem Smash Fest, Salem, Oregon, at Metagaming in South Salem.
4
If you're
o'clock
ever
every
there.
Monday.
Every Monday. Jaxus isn't here to promote it, but fuck him. We're doing it.
And we're doing live streams and stuff now. Make sure
Yeah.
to tune in for that.
You want to plug your Twitch?
Oh yeah, so everyone, as I said before in the beginning of the stream, I am Master Fisk, and I stream Pokemon stuff, and I'm definitely streaming Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, along with Smash 4, when it comes to both Wii U and 3DS, because I have both the streaming equipment to do so.
And Master Fisk and Rubro, are going to team up maybe to do some other stuff as well,
Yeah.
like we did Mario Party.
Yeah, and also the main commentators, by the way. The main commentators for our Smash Fest. Jaxus. Jaxus was telling me, Master Fisk, that G-Man and Rub and I are going to be the main commentators. Jaxus would like to commentate when he gets a chance, but he's mainly got to help out with the tournament.
Yeah, stuff got crowded last week.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be like just you, me, and Rub here. That's
Yeah.
pretty much
Alright,
it.
well, thanks for listening. Have a good day.
This has been, sorry,
Rub. This has been Rub.
G-Man.
and Master Fisk.
Captain Brad had to leave early, but he wishes you well as well. Come back and listen. Thank you.